You see us both? My glasses are
see us
off.
both.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy, Bill Apter, OneWrestling.com. Welcome to the Apter Chat. It's been a long time.
Thank you. It's good to be here. It
Yeah.
has been a long time.
Yeah, we were just up in the dressing room. We weren't even talking about pro wrestling for a change. We were talking about entertainment and music. These days, who moves you musically?
Musically, Eddie Vedder always does,
Yeah.
but there's some of these new cats that I don't even know their names. Some of the stuff that's on the radio now is really exciting. It's like, especially, for example, country music. Is it really country music anymore with like Taylor Swift, for example?
Now, I love Taylor. One day, I'm going to be living in a big old city, and all you're ever going to be is mean.
Yeah.
I can quote Taylor Swift, isn't that?
I think the song I heard on the way to the show yesterday was "Trouble" or something. Or I knew you were from. It's great.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's Taylor Swift, but it's all universal and it's all colliding now. So, and hopefully, I'll be a part of that in the future.
Well, it has been, because a lot of people, when I tell them that here in Philadelphia, I'm a big fan of 92.5 country, and when I tell them that I listen to country, you listen to that old twang. It's not the old twangy stuff anymore, is it?
Oh no, not at all. It's very exciting. Taylor Swift. I went out to the Country Music Awards, or one of the award shows with James Storm. Met Kiss there. They were promoting their upcoming tour, and it's
country, right?
Yeah, right. Come on, it's music.
But you got like Little Big Town and so many other groups that are totally crossover these days.
Yeah, it's all crossover. That's what's exciting about the album I'm working on right now with our guy Del Oliver and my band Peroxygen. Man, it's so exciting because it's a little bit of everything, and then along with my kind of poetic voice, not really a singing masterful voice, but it's just cool things that are happening, especially when I went out to Nashville and got in the studio for the first time. I came out of the basement, so I don't sing to myself anymore, so I'm on my way.
So I assume you haven't gone to YouTube and put in Bill Apter raps Moon River?
No, but I'm going to.
You're going to have to do that after we get done.
The autographs, I have to do that.
Definitely have to do this. Well, of course, one of the highest honors in the universe. You are the world heavyweight champion, as recognized by TNA, and I haven't had a chance to say congratulations for all the great wrestling that you've done here in TNA.
Thank you. It's great to be a part of TNA, and it's very meaningful for me.
Yeah.
And I think I'll look back on 2012 as the best year of my wrestling career, and the most important world championship I've ever held.
Yeah. Now, you look back upon that as the greatest for you, and the fans unanimously voted you Wrestler of the Year, which was pretty much a sore spot with some of your top contenders, mainly Austin Aries and Mr. Roode.
Yeah, sore spot, definitely. But I kind of have to. I piss people off without even trying sometimes. I think just by being me, and I hate us like that. But yeah, definitely. Just 2012. I set a goal for myself when I came back. After the dark period in my life, and I said I want to have a great 2012, a really outstanding 2012, and I really did. Now I've set a goal for myself to hopefully perform with my band at next year's Bound for Glory, and that's a scary one. But
that really is.
But
so double duty, possibly still holding the belt and performing with your band.
Possibly, but I definitely have to overcome that fear and just start and get it going on.
Yeah, let's do a little scouting report here on your top contenders for your title. Of course, former champion Austin Aries.
Austin Aries,
and you can look out there and talk right to him if he's watching this.
Yeah, Austin Aries, if you're watching this, the greatest man that ever lived, the charismatic enigma. I never knew it would be so special. When I beat you at Bound for Glory, and when I got that reaction that only I could have dreamt of in Phoenix, that just provided me the fuel and the adrenaline and the anger and the rush and the intensity that I needed to beat you. And then I never knew it'd be that special, but it was, and you're going to have another shot at Genesis, so best of luck, my man. Best of luck.
Now, if you're watching this after Genesis, of course, we'll see how he did.
If you're watching this after Genesis, of course, you'll know when you see this.
Let's talk about Mr. Roode.
Bobby Roode,
Yeah.
Selfish Generation.
Yeah, he tells me always to call him Mr. Roode.
Yeah, he's held the title longer than anybody here, I think, in TNA. I don't remember the count exactly, but I know he has bragged quite a bit about that. And
how are you going to prevent him from making that record even longer by taking your title?
Hopefully a twist of fate and a swanton bomb will be enough. But we'll see. We'll see.
Do you feel sometimes your opponents will develop strategies to take your signature moves and figure out a way to beat them?
Sure, yeah, and Bobby knows me pretty well, you know, by now, because I chased him for the world title for a long time and was never successful. But yeah, he knows me well, and that's why I got to break out some new tricks and try to get these new ideas that I have in my mind and bring them to life in the ring. One
guy you can't write off of the world title picture, of course, is Kurt Angle.
You never can write Kurt Angle off. Never. And he is probably the most intimidating guy I've ever been in the ring with, and it will be like that any time in the future when I meet him again in the ring. He's just that intimidating. He's a machine.
What about AJ Styles?
AJ Styles, when you talk about the face of TNA, I mean, let's face it. Come on, AJ's
one of the originals.
Oh yeah, and I mean, AJ is the name around here, and as far as oh my God, possibilities and things that you don't even think are possible. I mean, that guy will go out there and do in the ring, and he still impresses me each and every time I see him wrestle.
Now, there's a match, a dream match that a lot of people have always wanted to see, and I believe they've seen it already, but one of the people I always keep my eye on is the current X Division champion, Rob Van Dam, against Jeff Hardy. Tell us what kind of match. How would you fight Rob Van Dam? I mean, he's so similar in so many ways to you.
Yeah, Rob is very similar, and we're both on that. I feel it's a superhuman type of level. Like, I mean, we just go out there and we're I think we're both kind of larger than life, and it's destiny. I believe that there is some kind of feud in the near future. Rob Van Dam versus Jeff Hardy for the world title.
I would love to see that. Two more people I want to talk to you about. A man who's changed completely, and that's Devon, TV champion, but his mind is leader of aces and eights. I mean,
yeah. Talk about being took by surprise, for surprise. That was a surprise. I never saw that coming. I thought he was long gone. I didn't know if we'd see him somewhere else or what was going to happen. But first of all, when I think of Devon, I think of the Dudleys. When I think of the Dudleys, I think of Bubba and Devon and TLC matches, all that good stuff, and just everything aside, like, those guys are in the best shape of their lives right now. Sure. And it's so exciting what's to come in their future.
Okay, looking forward to that. And finally, one of the franchises of TNA Wrestling, if he came and went to the championship committee and said, I want a shot and go out in style here. Sting suggested a Wrestling U upcoming for the World Heavyweight Championship. He's looking out there right now. What would you say to Sting?
Sting, I would say it's showtime, and it would be my pleasure to yell and scream and to have a main event match with you. That would be another dream come true for me, because you inspired me to be who I am right now, today, at this point in my life, and you still influence and inspire me, and it would be my honor once again to step in the ring with Sting for the world title.
I did an editorial this week online here on OneWrestling.com saying that General Manager Hulk Hogan, in my opinion, had no right to cross the business and personal line by suspending Bully Ray and his daughter, Hogan's daughter, Brooke, for going out and doing whatever they're doing, but that's personal. It's not business. Your feeling on what the General Manager did?
I was on early, and I heard about that. I didn't see it, but yeah, mixing personal and business is never really good. Yeah. It's a fine line to surf, and maybe that wasn't right. I'd have to see the footage back to actually give my opinion, because expressions and all that means so much to me.
Yeah. Okay. Jeff Hardy, the World Heavyweight Champion of TNA Wrestling, thank you for being here on the Apter Chat at OneWrestling.com, and we look forward to see your title defenses in 2013.
Thank you. And when I type in YouTube, what do I type?
Bill Apter Raps My Way.
Raps My Way.
Go to it, and we'll see you at the matches.